Security forces in Sri Lanka have been ordered to shoot on sight anyone seen looting or damaging public property in the latest attempt to stop anti-government protests. Since last month, the country has been rocked by demonstrations over soaring prices, power cuts and a lack of medicines. At least 8 people have died in the violence, 200 have been injured. I've been speaking to our correspondent Arson in Colombo and he gave me the latest events there.
See, the security is being stepped up here in Colombo. In the last few minutes, I saw a convoy of soldiers including an armed personnel carrier, going to different places because the country witnessed devastating violence in the past 48 hours, where the houses and offices of many governing party politicians were torched or damaged. And that is what really triggered the violence here. Now the government is trying to get a grip on the situation, and the Prime Minister's house is just behind me. That's where the violence took place on Monday. Now Mahinda Rajapaksa, who was living here, his official residence, he stepped down on Monday, but still the protesters, they want President Gotabaya Rajapaksa, his younger brother, also to step down. Then only they say a new political system can emerge. But on the other hand, the government argues that if the president steps down, there will be a constitutional crisis, there will be a political vacuum, and they've ruled out president stepping down. But the protesters are still demanding that the president should go, and still just a few kilometers from here, hundreds of people are sitting there demanding the government to step down.
But Arson, is it clear how this violence started? Because some reports are saying that it was supporters of Mahinda Rajapaksa who attacked the demonstrators' camp, and that was the catalyst.
See, before that incident happened, hundreds of supporters of Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa met in the building behind me, and he was giving a speech to them about his decision to step down after the president asked him to resign. And after this meeting, these supporters went to the main protest site here, just about a kilometer from here, and then they started attacking these protesters, anti-government protesters. And this demonstration has been going on for more than a month peacefully. And that triggered a lot of anger, public anger, because these pictures went viral about how the government supporters brutally attacking those sitting at the protest site, that the tents were damaged, the posters were torn, and that triggered a counter reaction, and then there were clashes in many places. But I have to say, many people believe that some organized gang also involved in these attacks in different parts of the country. If you look at number of houses and the properties damaged, it's quite staggering, because people are able to identify the houses of the ministers. So it could be anti-government protesters or gangs settling their rivalry or personal issues, and that is what is worrying government, and that is why they have extended the curfew till tomorrow morning, and security is being stepped up here in the capital as well.
Arson.